just after 8 o'clock on December 22nd. Can't tell you how hard it was to get up this morning and go hunting. But thankfully I'm hunting with Matt from Matt Hunts Adventures. And that's pretty much the only reason I got up this morning. But he's hunting with me on my piece of private that I have permission to hunt. He's down on the west side, I'm on the east side. The wind is pretty lousy for my spot, to be honest with you, but he's in a pretty good spot sitting over my food plot that he'll shoot a doe or a buck. I'm just looking to shoot a buck. So we'll see, but we're going to give it till about 10 o'clock, then we're going to get down. I honestly don't have a whole lot of hope for this spot for me in the morning anyway, but definitely won't get something if I'm not out here hunting, so we'll see. I've got a couple hours still. Well, that's about it for me. But before I get down, I want to share with you just a quick devotional, hopefully an encouragement and motivation for you to keep at it. But this morning, boy, it was tough getting up. It's been a long season. I've had some ups. Been fortunate enough to get a couple bucks, but I've also had some downs. And I've missed a couple really nice bucks. But here we are, December 22nd, 3 days before Christmas, and I'll be honest with you, there's part of me that's just content with kind of what the season that I've had, and willing to just say, you know what, let's just end it here. But there's a part of me that says I have another buck tag that I want to fill, and I don't typically have a whole lot of success late season, as in I've never actually killed a buck in late season. So I'm trying to do something that I've never done. But man, getting up in the morning after this season is pretty hard. But I'm actually hunting with a gentleman named Matt, and he actually has his own YouTube channel called Matt Hunts Adventures. I'd encourage you to go take a look at his YouTube channel. He's got a lot of awesome reviews on tree saddles and different hunting products and things like that. I've purchased some things based on his recommendation, but great guy. Great channel, so I'm just encourage you on a side note to check him out, Matt from Matt Hunts Adventures. But anyways, because I was hunting with him this morning, that was a little bit of a motivation to get up, because I knew I had to meet him. But you know, rolling out of bed at 4:50 in the morning on December 22nd, it takes a toll. I actually took him to his tree and dropped him off, and because he's hunting the piece of property that I have permission to hunt, and so I took him to the tree that really is best for the wind. And anyway, so I came back to the truck to get my stuff, and I can't tell you how tempted I was to just climb in that truck and fall asleep. But I got my stuff, came out here, climbed up in the tree, and I'm sitting here in my tree saddle. Saw one little doe, but it's been hard, and these last several weeks have been pretty hard, and with no results. You know, life is like that for a lot of us outside of hunting. We work so hard for certain things, maybe dreams that we have, or goals that we're trying to reach. Maybe it's a besetting sin that we have in our life that we just can't seem to get victory over, and we're fighting so hard, and yet we don't seem to be getting anywhere. The Bible says in Galatians chapter 6 verse 9 that let us not grow weary in well doing, for in due season we will reap if we faint not. Sometimes it's hard to really believe that, to be honest with you, because we've worked so hard and yet there's so little evidence visible to see what we're actually fighting for. But the Bible is true, and that is something that we have to believe by faith, that if we continue to be faithful and fight and work hard at whatever it is we're trying to achieve, that the time will come where we will reap the benefits of all of our hard work. It may not look exactly like what we had envisioned, but we will reap benefits. So I just want to encourage you today, whatever it is you're fighting or working so hard for, don't give up. Keep at it, because there is a time where you will reap. You know, I've seen people who have given up on some things that they wanted or have strived for, and unfortunately I know, based on knowing their story, just how close they were to achieving what they were really after. And I've often wondered in my own life, how many things have I given up on where I was literally right on the cusp of getting what I wanted? How many mornings did I sleep in when I wanted to get up, but I just didn't have the motivation? Whereas if I would have went hunting, that buck would have walked by, but instead I was toasty warm in my bed taking the easy route. It happens. It happens to all of us. But there are those big things in our lives that have serious ramifications, that things that we really, really want, and yet it seems so hard sometimes to achieve. Don't give up. Keep at it, because the thing you're striving for, my friend, it might be right around the corner. Big buck. I'm just kidding.